Good morning, Bergang. I hope all you guys are doing well. Um, Super excited about BrandMov. I'm getting an echo from your end, or it might be from my end. I don't know. Anyways, we have a founder, BrandMov founder here, Abhi. Good morning, Abhi. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Not bad at all. So give me a second. Let me just make sure we are live on Facebook group, Facebook page, LinkedIn, and on YouTube. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. We are also gonna be doing a giveaway, 50% off coupon for one lucky winner. So keep your questions coming in, and we'll try our best to go through all those questions during the live event. Um, Thank you, guys. Just give me a second. I just want to make sure our live is working. Okay. This is something we have to check it manually. So yeah, we are live. I do see Omar's message. All live and clear. Perfect. Thank you so much, Omar, for confirming. Uh, Abhi, that's the
Yep.
moment, buddy. Go ahead. Tell us about yourself. Why you built Brand Move, and
Yeah. Hi guys. I am Abhi. Founder of BrandMov. I have been building BrandMov over the last 6-7 months at this point. Um, why it came up? I think that's a very fascinating story. I used to run my own agency. I used to do a lot of my freelance software. I have a bit of background in software development and marketing agency, so I used to do run both. And then I realized, oh, I am just doing a lot of competitor research myself. I'm trying to understand what brands are running, and then trying to do my homework before going and talking to brands, talking to my customers. And then realize it's a very repetitive step which can be actually managed properly. And I think if you don't do the homework well, right, brands don't actually like your presentations as well. So I think this is something that has come up regularly for me, that you need to look at what your computer is running, to understand what they are building, what are their angles before starting with any brand or even talking to folks. And that's where we it came up honestly as a personal tool myself. I used to run this for my brands, and then suddenly a lot of my friends who were also doing this started saying, okay, this is very useful, let's try to get this. And boom, now I have 4 5 folks using it. Then I realized, oh, this can be built as a SaaS platform, and now you have the entire brand move available to everyone who wants to run ads. And why really we build this, right? There is a lot of competitors like Foreplay, BigSpy, a bunch of folks, right? I think the biggest problem with them was you were paying a lot. You were paying around, so for motion you were paying around $300 to $600 per month, which is a lot of money. Just to look at your computer ads and the features that they were providing, right? That's like very small for a person who is running for 4 5 brands or 10 brands, say. Now, and they charge by ad spend and number of brands that you're looking at. So then you realize, okay, there might be a scenario where you can build for folks who don't need those many tools, who don't have a agency which is catering to 100 200 300 folks. You just need for the guys who are running for 10 15 20, and boom. And that's how we came up with BrandMove. And that's how everything came up.
perfect, perfect. So you are saying it's a best alternate and budget-friendly tool where
Yeah.
you are trying to focus on one thing, not like too many things.
Yes.
And yeah, I've seen like agencies or big companies, big corporations, when they do run ads, um, they are because there's a lot of things are changing in Meta and even in Google ads. They always have something new coming in, right? The core feature remains the same. It's just that they maybe will put extra step in there or extra thing that you should do to get more audience, right? And these big companies who are using expensive agencies, they are always up to date, right? So learning from them or getting insight from their ad, it's it's the probably the easiest way to do it. um, let's we do have quite a bit of audience joined. We have Sujit, hello. We have Dixon Yang, hey. So she, could you introduce the team a bit? What project have you done? What other ad platform will you add already on the roadmap? We will go through all the questions towards the end. But how many people are behind this? Do you have a co-founder, or are you the solo?
Yeah. So yeah, we have our team, right? There's some bit of echo, but yeah, we are a bunch of folks over here. I have my team, which is basically also catering to my agent side of business, and this so like there are few folks over here. I have my co-founder, who is my partner, life partner. So we have like both partners in crime in this, and trying to build this.
Okay.
So
It feels like they are right all front of you. Are they with you? Some of people are with you, or you're just alone by
no,
yourself?
no, no, no,
No.
you
Okay.
just yeah.
It felt like that they are in front of you, and you are hesitating. Okay. No
Uh,
worries. We have Christina. Hello, Christina. We have Chaitanya, Sam. Yes, buddy. How you doing? So, guys, please do feel free to ask questions. We'll be picking one lucky winner who will score a 50% off coupon, and yeah, it's a lifetime deal. So this would be the right time to get this before they go to MRR, right? So um, Abhi, why don't you start sharing your screen and show how the tool works? Yeah, I'm super exciting because I like to see what my competitors are doing, and
yes.
copy some of their shit, right? Not everything, but
Yeah.
hopefully this tool will make it easier and make us smarter ads. Let's see.
Yep. Let me share my screen. Just give me a minute.
Hello, Brandon. It's at the bottom. Share.
Yeah, coming up.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm
So
gonna
yeah,
share it now. Okay. Okay. Something is showing in the cloud. Is that what you want to share?
yeah. So this is the entire, I would say, the biggest difference that we have today with all the competitors. Let's say call it
Okay.
Display, AdSpy,
You
call it.
wanna scare people with this. You know that, right? You wanna see the
Yeah, yeah,
product
yeah.
demo. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
So yeah.
That's what you wanna
So you have.
share. The cloud
So
code.
yeah, this is cloud code, by the way.
That's okay. Are you sure you want to share this right now?
Let's just start with this, and then I will just go into
Okay.
a dashboard.
Okay. We're taking a risky move, brother. Some
Yeah,
people
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know this shit yet. Okay.
yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. So if you have used any of your computer researches, right? You have gone through AdSpy, you have gone through Foreplay. None of them provide this. This is the entire OG of this platform. What you can do is you can do everything through your terminal. You can do everything through your MCP clients, be it plot code, be it codex, be it cursor, anything, any platform that you have. So what you can do is, let me just give you a very small tweak. Give me a list of my competitors through BrandMov. So now it is going to call BrandMov and give me a bunch of my computers that I've added. So it is going to call. The entire thing is coming up. You can see the entire platforms that I've set up. So I've set up a bunch of them for dummy over here, but the main over here is the Foreplay. So if you want to do this and just say, give me a complete analysis of the Foreplay ads, and boom, this is the best part of the entire thing. Now what you do is you give this, and the entire analysis is running. It is going to pull up all the feed over here. It's going to call the MCP server, and you are going to get the entire thing over here. So give it a few minutes because it's going to do a lot of this live calls, what strategy roll up. So you can see there's like a bunch of ads and the entire data has come up over here, and you want to just, it will go and pull up all the details. It is going to, okay, it has two lot of data, so it's just understanding the entire feed now that is coming up. So what happens when you do this? It basically calls the BrandMov NCP. It goes to your computer watch list that are present, and it just tries to get all the feed that's available over there, and it tries to understand all the details of the feed that is coming up, and then it gives you the entire results. But before that, the MCP server does a bunch of your job, and we'll go into details of what happens behind the scenes once we go back to the dashboard. But if you forget the dashboard, you forget everything that you have done today until now. You just come to set up the BrandMov MCP, and you just hit it through your MCP server, and boom, you have the entire details coming up. Okay, now it is taking a bit of time. It is going to the background agent to understand the details that have come up. It will then go and give me a entire list of data. Now what you can, this is like basically the biggest differentiator that you can do today is you can hit it up over here. If you don't want that much, like you don't want this is a one time thing, right? You obviously don't want the strategy every now and then. So what can do is basically you can also just get the ads that are running, like what are the current ads that are running, what are the new ads that have been added. You can do a bunch of these things as well. So the MCP, that is how you should interact with anything today. Don't, like, if you don't, rather just hand it over to your agent or any platform that you use, Hermes, OpenClaw, or anything that you have. Just tell it to just integrate this with your agent, and boom, you will have the entire data coming up over there, and you can just use it over there. If you are using OpenClaw, then you can also do the entire thing over on your Telegram or whatever chat platform that we're using to communicate with it and get all the details over there. So this is taking some time. This is understanding all the feed that has come up, all the details that have come up from the BrandMov MCP. It just shorter analysis because it's doing a lot for now. So this is the entire tier term that has come up. So if you go through it, it gives you all the hooks that are over there, what are the angles that are doing, and even the weaknesses that you can steal. So that is the best part of this, right? You don't have to always do this yourself. You can just hand it to your agent and tell it to go for the kill and get all the weaknesses, the gaps that are present. What does this mean for BrandMov? Foreplay owns the big brand enterprise perception. So now I can just go with the LTD buyers or even whoever I am trying to push for. So anything, this entire analysis. Now I run all of my analysis just through my MCP at this point, and you can see it knows a bunch of this stuff. So it has all the details over there. If you want the full breakdown, it can still go on and go through each ad that has come up and understand the things. Now let me just say, give me the gaps. Explain the gaps to me. The gaps, more details. So you can see all the gaps are in detailed breakdown right now. There's no transparent pricing. So if you use Foreplay, there's no guarantee that, okay, this is the figure that you are going to pay. For us, it starts, if you're using the LTD deals, it starts at $39 and it goes up depending on the features that you want. But if you see, it gives you the entire details over here of everything that you can do. It can have no transparent pricing. It has no independent validation. It has only testimonials, some only testimonial based proof. Now testimonials can be cooked a bit, so that doesn't matter. So there's under indexed on problem agitation. So it goes in details in each segment and gives you all the problems that you can actually capitalize on and do it for your clients. So as you can see, if you are a brand doing this, or even if you just run an agency, either way, I think this is the best killer feature that you can actually go through and build it out for yourself. It understands all the things that are right now Foreplay is doing, and gives you the details and how you can exploit. It also gives you what to do to exploit the entire thing. So boom, uh, that's how the entire thing is. This is the best feature that you can actually use over anything that is available in the market right now. Doesn't matter the price. If you use say a Motion or Foreplay today, you can't use this no matter how many dollars you pay over there. So yep, that is the best bit of it. And let me just walk you through the dashboard as well now. So over in the dashboard, what you can do is you can look at the brands that are also running. And okay, this is, by the way, not a scrape data set. So this is a curated data set that we run daily. Every night we basically scrape a bunch of these data, curate them, score them, then also add a bunch of their filters. So you can say a filter by videos, image, everything. Then you can do active only. So if inactive ads, you don't want them really, so you can skip those. Then you have the hooks that you can do. There are a bunch of hooks that we have actually gone through all of this and labeled them. So you can have a discount, feature breakdown, 30 seconds, a bunch of these things. Anything that you want, that you can go through all of these hooks. Then you have a bunch of angles over there, benefit stack, and we have like everything is loaded. So you can go through all of them, decide the filters that you like, and then put them on. Then also,
Abhi,
yeah,
just 1 second. You
yeah.
want to start from the like a beginning, like how what people need to get done to get all this, like even the MCP, like they should
Uh-huh.
have a connection with the MCP, and then so at
Yeah.
least that people can get an idea. Also, like here, like like I see top ads. Like, is these top ads for the competitor, or is these top ads just in general?
So this is our curated set. So this is the set that we have.
But how did you get to it?
So what we do is we
Exactly.
run
So
it.
we are here to learn this, how
Fair
the
enough.
tool works.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So every night, what we do is we scrape a bunch of brands that we think are running good quality ads, not just your and like basically just get this, buy that. Just run ads that you can actually copy. That are not very dependent on the brand ideals, but rather much more agnostic. So if you look at say like something like this Uru Kayak, it you can understand that you can also swap it for any other kayak brand that is available. It is not specific to Oru kayak. So like we have a bunch of this kind of filters, like those ads that are which are like very brand agnostic, which has a lot of creative insights that you can pull from. So we get those, and that is how we come to this entire set of uh, and we come to this entire set of brands and their corresponding ads, which are basically good. I would say great, in my opinion, that you can actually copy. Now, there are a lot of ads over in Facebook ads library that are just there. Those don't give you a lot of insights. Those only give you say like, okay, what is this brand trying to do? But there are a bunch of ads which also gives you a lot of things that you can copy from. Those are the inspirations. So like now what you can do is basically you can use those ads which has those inspirations in place, and that's how we create this entire feed. This feed is basically ads you can take inspiration from, you can copy from, that we believe are sort of the best in the market. And on top of this, right, what we have also done is we have broken this down in terms of filters. Now if you want to go for a particular filter, like say sales discount, you have a discount coming up, or you want to break down your features, or you will just do everything in 30 seconds, sort of like a loom video or something like that, or like a bunch of these filters that these companies which are doing this actively, they are running. So you can copy a bunch of this as well. So you understand the hooks, you understand what the angles that they are trying to do. So you have a feature breakdown, which is like quite a popular angle. Then you have the benefit stack. Benefit stack is basically a bunch of benefits that you can sell for that brand. So you can use all of this to understand the brands and the hooks or the angles that they're trying to run and get them. And they also have the brand types. Now this is, you can go for B2B, B2C, D2C, which is a lot of these brands that we also have curated from, and then marketplaces. Now this is interesting because then you can also categorize your entire thing in terms of, okay, these are the type of brands that I'm trying to run for, and then get the entire list available from here. Then you can also look at all the filters, like is it running on Instagram, is it running on Facebook, is it running on Messenger. Like you have a bunch of this as well. And obviously the countries. So you have the United States, which has the biggest collection of, I would say, great quality ads. Okay, and I'm now based out of India, so a bunch of my customers over here. So I also run this. Now this entire curation is done by us. It is just not the entire scrape database that you can find through ads library. Obviously you can go there and get all that, but you can also come over here and get the best quality that you can just replicate tomorrow. So if you scroll down this, you have the entire list available. And I would say this is a quite nice set of ads that you can just use. Now say this is the list of what the best ads look like, but for your for like your customers or your competitors, you might not need this every now and then, right? So what you do is you need this, the market watch. Market watch is basically the competitor watch list. So over here you can look at all the ads that your competitors are running. In my case, I had a bunch of them. Now if you're looking at European Union sort of data, which has a bit more explanations on this, if you look at the ads over here, what you can also see is, let me just look at one of the ads. You can also see which country they are running in, what are the age numbers which they are targeting for this, and what is their ROS. ROS over here is 3x. You have the CPC, you have the CPM. So a bunch of these details that are available also available over here. So it doesn't really, like, if you look at this, I don't think you will need anything else to look at. I think this is the best way for you to do all of your computer research, all of it to understand the market that you are going to go inside in. So you can look at what are the targeted locations are there, what is the total reach of this ad, so you can understand the ads as well. And then you have genders and a bunch of data. So it really is important enough. Even I would suggest that if you're running ads for yourself or your competitors, or sorry, or your brands, that if you're running an agency today, use this to get all the details that are coming up, and then use that to build up your creatives, build up your strategy. So that is why this entire platform exists today, to understand the strategies that your competitors are using, the best brands in the market are using, and then try to replicate them. So if you are just a one-man show today, I was for a long time where I was just a one-man running ads. I was the creative director, I would say. I was the copywriter. So I was doing all of this, right? I was writing the copy, I was understanding the creatives, what can be done, I was understanding the strategy, and then running. This is the platform that will help you do all of that and even more, and get you to a place where, which is unmatched in terms of technical capabilities. So if you can bring in the customers today, I think this is the one thing that will help you get a leg up over anyone else in the market. So that's just not it, right? If you want to go with, you have done your research, you have done found the ads, now you want to run some ads as well, right? What do? You need, say you want to create a link, create links as well. So what this links are is basically, this links are short links, so you can use this to create, to understand where people are clicking your links from. So like if you want to do a bit more details than say Facebook will give you, right? So if you want to, you are running multi-country ads, right? And the Facebook data might be a bit fast, because say someone who is traveling from say Britain to Canada, or like they might be attributed as a Canadian person, or vice versa, right? So what this does show is basically where the ads are actually getting clicked at. Now this is very important, right? Because a lot of the attributions, and I think a lot of these folks, right, if you have run ads, you have seen that there are a lot of bot farms and like invalid clicks that don't really count, like help you, right? So this is the most useful part, I would say, of the entire platform, where what you can do is you can use the short links feature to actually look at where people are actually clicking your ads from, right? A bunch of folks might just be irrelevant for your campaigns, right? So you can also tweak the strategy, you can tweak the filters that you are running this against. So this is, I would say, a very important part of your tool. This will give you a leg up in terms of on your own audience, or like for the folks that you are running this form, because you can actually tell them, okay, this is a person, or like this is basically the areas where people are clicking your ad form. So that's the thing. And then you have this tools feature. So now there are a bunch of tools. Now you want to create links, right? You want to create links to have attributions. So then you have this UTM generator. If you look at this UTM generator, you want, like, okay, we are today only meta only, but we have these features, right? So that you can use it for anything else as well. So if you want to run it for, say, Google ads, it gives you a bunch of this auto filters. Then you want to run it for your LinkedIn ads, a bunch of this. So you can use this UTM generator to build your own links that you can paste in the links part of it. So this entire platform is, I would call, a suit for you to get a leg up in terms of your own technical capabilities. So like anyone else in the market can't match up to you. Then you have the ad fatigue calculator, you have the ad spend, copy grader that you can use to understand whatever the copies that you are running, that we just try to get them. By the way, all these tools are available to the MCP as well. I showed you just a glimpse of what's possible over there, but all of these tools that you can see over here, everything is available to the MCP. So you can just use that to grade your copy. You can use it to get the UTM generator, the fatigue calculator, spin calculator. All of them are available over there. So you can just call these tools from your MCP client, call it from your plot code, and get it over there. So this is the entire set of tools that we have over here. And then obviously these are the swipe files that you can look at. So anything say like that you find over here, and we have a bunch of features that are also coming into you to help you use this. So we have a Chrome extension that's coming up. So what you can do is you can use it to basically save ads that are that you find interesting while browsing the Facebook, Instagram, wherever you find it. So basically, you can do that. You can see all the saved ads that you have, and you can also see like, okay, these are the field I have added. But if you want to see more from these brands as well, it has a bunch of these as well. So you can use this to look at more brands. And obviously, there is inspiration. If you want to see this, you have the entire thing. So yeah, I think that is the entire swipe files that we have. Swipe files is basically all the folders if you want to do ads. Now, if you have been running this, say without BrandMov, what you would be doing is you would be tugging them inside a Google Doc or a Notion file, right? You don't have to do that. You can always put all the files of all the ads that you like over here and use that for your inspiration. You don't have to go through multiple tabs. You don't have to go through multiple softwares to get the inspiration that you need. Everything is stuck in one place. Use those to create your next ad, or just even to create your own brief. So that's all the ads that you can have. That swipe files you can create more obviously from here. So you can create the swipe files that you like. So I have some. Obviously, this is a demo that I was showing to some person, but you can, yes, do all of this. Now this is the, I would call, the best part of it is the clone ad. What you can do is you have the swipe file created for you, right? So you have this. So then you click on one of the ads. I click this. Then what I do is I can add a beautiful notes, and I can also put up some of the details that I need, and then generate ad. Now this is actually a sub part of a bigger feature that we have, is where you go and click on brand profile. Brand profile is if you are running it for a particular brand, what you do is you add all the details over there. You add the brand colors, you add the uh, content language. So if it's like not in English, any other language that you are running ads in, you can specify all of this, and we will use this data. And this is, I think, a better part of the entire thing, because if you're generating ads to say from, say, Nano Banana, your chat gpt, you will not get this kind of entire data, what do you call, this data information fed into the generation. The generation will be very hectic, or like you will have to pass a lot of this information every now and then. What this does is you can pass in the brand colors, you can pass in the language, you can pass in what my brand profile is. So if you put in your brand URL, you will get, and you write scan, it just generates a proper brief out of this. And so now you also have a bunch of this global nodes that I've added. So now those are basically information the entire platform learns every now and then. So it's, even if you say a generation went wrong, right, what do? You don't just don't discard it. You understand why it went wrong, and then use that to create the next brand. So now the entire purpose of this is, right, to understand the brand properly, to understand the entire feature set that we have, that to understand, okay, even if some generation went wrong, now if you're using gen AI to generate brands, to generate your ads, right, there will always be cases where you will or even the platform that you are using will fuck up somewhere, right? What that means is basically a lot of the generations just go to waste. We make sure, on the other hand, that that never happens for our scenarios. Those platforms, uh, like if you use say a Nano Banana or a Chat GPT today, those are just getting discarded. We make sure that doesn't happen at all, right? So what happens is this entire thing just also gets saved inside our database. Okay, what went wrong? You can pass on those filters later, right? I have added a bunch of these global nodes. Okay, when I use this platform a lot, right? So this entire platform is dog fooded just by my own stuff, right? Nothing over here is added just like because I wanted to add it, right? It is added because I needed it, right? That is, I think, a very important part of this entire journey that this platform had today. It started just like a computer research thing, market watch, but today it has come to this just because I needed it, and I run ads regularly for my brands, for the folks that I am basically catering to, right? And I believe, right, if I have a use case, a bunch of you folks as well will need it, right? So that's why this entire platform exists today. So again, I was creating a lot of these ads, right, today, and a bunch of them were obviously discarded because something went wrong here and there. But I realized that, okay, I need to make sure that this never happens, right? Even if you're doing it just to Nano Banana today, you have to pass in your filters regularly. Yeah, mistake over here or mistake over there, that means that image might just get discarded for you. So that's why we had this entire thing where you can pass in global notes where, okay, never do this, never do that. That entire thing is there. Now you have this entire brand information also available over here. Why this brand information is available? To make sure whatever ads that you generate, those are always on brand, right? Those should never go outside whatever you are selling. It will make sure, okay, now we also have this entire thing of generating your ads. So now making sure, now this is the second part of this thing, just not generating. Now you can go with a bunch of these platforms, right, that are available today, that will even if those use the same platforms underneath, right? If you have chat gpt, they can use chat gpt api, they use the nano banana apis, and they also allow the same thing. But where this is where we come in, I think I would say, is we make sure none of your ad generations or whatever money you are spending on your apis go to waste, right? If something gets wasted because of an xyz reason, that uh, the model decided, okay, we want to add this, we make sure that that doesn't happen for the next time. So that's why we have this entire system of learning on the go for the generations as well. So if you generate something, you understand, okay, this is correct, this is wrong, and then use that to generate the next ad. And just obviously the next ads will learn from your last one and be much better in quality. So this is the entire purpose of this. And then you can go and generate a brand, generate an image over here. So you can have, click on this, and boom, you can generate a variant. Now you can have a particular nodes. Obviously you have global nodes that you have for all the sort of all the ads that you want to generate, but you also have a sort of smaller nodes that are particular to this specific ad that you want to have. And that's why we want to have this system of nodes that are specific to this. So you can just use this to make sure that, okay, this ad that you have, that is on a bit different from your from the previous one as well. So that's how the entire thing. And now, how would you connect with plot code? I think this is the part that everyone would be hoping for. So now you can obviously generate a key. I have a few generated. You can generate one more over here if you would like. I have my platform connected. You can disconnect this and just show you the entire thing. So now what we do is we use the official Meta MCP. Meta just released their own MCP bit earlier. So we just do the entire connection through that, make sure that your account never gets blocked or that sort of scenario never happens. So everything is basically official. We use that to get the entire details. So now you can have the Meta MCP. You can connect through this. Say like I want to do I've already accepted the preview. And then you go, you can connect the MCP. It will go to the dialog box, click on continue, and boom, you are connected now. So you are connected. By the way, they're like, it is very new for Meta that they have released today. So released some time back. So there are like a bunch of rate limits and a bit of consent prompts that they also add in their responses. So those are by Meta's. We just broke up the entire connection. So you can look at Meta's developer docs as well if you think that okay, this is something that is wrong, or this is something that's different is happening. So you can use that to understand that, or just shoot an email to us. We are always available at hello at the brandmove.com. So you can always shoot an email over there and uh, let us help you with whatever is happening. Now this is a very important thing that we have done, is basically every create or update that we ship becomes paused by default, right? And this is a safety feature that we have baked entirely inside it to make sure Meta never bans your account because of like a lot of edits and stuff. We have like, okay, so this is a platform that is used by a lot of folks now. So now we wanted to always be very responsible for this, to make sure that okay, we never fuck up over here, to make sure that our fuck up is basically get down to the folks that are using it. So that's why we have baked in a lot of safety features, to a bunch of rate limits and stuff. So there will never be a scenario where your ad is going to get banned because of this. If you have looked at this previously, there was this news of Meta just randomly banning some ad accounts because they were using the MCP servers. We made sure that never happens to our folks. So that's the entire thing. Now you can do is whatever you are using. Say you're using Cloud Desktop, Codex, you have Cursor, or you have Cloud AI, the web bit of it. You can use that to connect BrandMov over there. So now say I use this. What I need to do is I need to paste this. I have all of this configured, but you can follow these instructions to get all the details and push it over there. Now BrandMov key is basically particular to all your account. So okay, never share this with anyone because all of your details basically go through that. And then you can use it to like generate, there's like a bunch of this things that you can use it to generate your ads, get a computer research, their hooks, offers, that entire tier downs. You can save, or let's say if you like something, you can use this to save the hooks that to a new swipe file. So you can do a bunch of this as well. So let me just show you the entire connection as well now. Yeah. I've kind of demo brand account. Let me just share. Is my screen visible right now? Just to confirm. Sam?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Yeah,
But
so
your camera is not working, but everything else is working.
camera is not working?
You know.
Oh. Is it? Let's check. It seems to be.
Yeah, but on streaming it's stuck.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, I'm sorry for the technical glitches then, but let's just go back to the demo. Give me a list of ads, ad campaigns. Let me just make sure my connections are there. Just one sec. I will stop sharing because I will need to set my keys.
Okay.
Come back. So, by the way, any questions that you have for this? That is something I would like to answer in the meanwhile.
There isn't much of a cushion. I think this was a bit of a roller coaster that you just didn't know what to ask. Even myself, I don't know what to ask you.
Okay.
Let me check. I think the agency features are not available as of now,
Okay.
and I think we are might possibly have the agency tier in the future. So that was one of the questions. Um, so as of now, there isn't much detail available for agency. Like you can manage different accounts, not a problem. But related to agency, not yet. But I don't know, and I don't understand why would you want to give your client access for BrandMov. I like it's something. It's a service thing that you do it for your client. You don't really want to give the access for that, because if you do, then the client might say, well, I don't know if I need you. So that's something we will talk in detail with Abhi and see if that's something we can bring it on early bird, like maybe like have a tier 5 or something.
We would like to talk about this maybe in some time in future where we have the agency features live as well. Some workspaces we might just bring in before that, so that you can have multiple accounts working in parallel for you. Right now, everything is just tailored to something, some one brand only. That is might be something that we bring in sometime. Agency features, more features. I think we'll just chat and get back.
Yeah, but they can have different brands, right, on any of these tiers, or is it like how does it work? Like I'm sorry, I'm totally lost. Uh, you something I could not. But let's move on. Like I'm gonna ask a few more questions.
Okay. So just like I just did this in the meanwhile, I was like, okay, give me a list of my ad campaigns. So like three campaigns I created over there, all have been paused. So you can see, you can have all of the
Should I
details that
share
I
your
talked.
screen?
I think I'm sharing the screen now.
No, you stopped it and then okay. Let me share your screen now. No, no, you stopped the share, right? And you didn't tell me that the screen is sharing the screen now. There's about
Oh,
two screens out there to share. Just give me a second, bro. Let me just
yeah, yeah,
okay. Okay, it's shared now.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, in the meanwhile, I just did this. Give me a list of my ad campaigns. It called BrandMov. It got all the details over here of the campaigns that have been running, and give me a details. So like if I want a breakdown of this as well, um, give me a breakdown of the swipe dual traffic campaign. Now it will go in much more details and pull up all the details over there. It will pull up the campaign details, ad set, ads, all the insights that are available over there, and will tell me whatever was running. Now this is a demo account, so just ignore the thing over here for now. But basically, what you can do is over here is you can pull in all the details that your brands are running, and then use that to understand whatever campaigns that are available over there, whatever ad sets are available over there, and you also get all the insights out of it. Right, that's very important, I believe. Right, to understand, okay, where is your money getting spent. Uh, but like it can just give you all the data sets that are available over here, all the ads that have been running over here, and even the
Abhi, let me ask you something. So, why would anybody wants to pull up a data from MCP?
so to understand where the entire thing has been going, right,
No,
to
but why
understand
would they want to use MCP? Why would anybody would use MCP to pull this data? Can't they see it on the
um,
front end, like
they
on
can
the
always they can always go and get the details from that ad manager, right, but you
your
can
screen
get
is shared? You
uh,
see your
one sec. Yeah. So yeah, but the point of this entire exercise is to understand what the ads went right, and to get data for your next campaign, right? If
I know,
say
I understand that part, but I'm saying, why would they want to check it through MCP? Why would I check it through MCP? Why would I not just check it from the front end?
you can always do it from the front end,
Okay,
right?
so
But
we
then
want to see that.
no, no,
We're
I'm
waiting
saying
for the demo.
no. I'm just saying then, folks, then you would know it, right? Not your agent, right? The other part of this entire exercise is
No,
not
but
just
not everybody will have the MCP and connection, and I think that's uh, would I understand MCP. People folks are using it, but you still, whatever you are checking through the MCP, or whatever you're trying to either create a campaign, you're still gonna go see the visuals, right? The MCP is like I
yes.
think. Anyways, I don't have a lot of questions. The only question I had is related to this. um,
Mhm.
the T3 allow you to manage multiple brands?
We don't have the workspace concept at this point. We are bringing in. I think every tire will get some number of workspaces, so then you can have multiple brands working in at one time. The exact numbers we might just get back in some time, but yeah, like at this point, I would say we are just still working on getting the multiple brand support
Okay.
working and get.
So what about, like, let me understand this, because I think a lot of folks uh, don't know this. So this is, each tier is for each just one single brand.
At this point, yes, but I would say like we will add multiple brands in each tire as well. So like it not be just one brand that you get. Now if you pay, I think before we enable this, numbers will be slightly higher than the numbers that we add after that comes in as a complete feature down the line.
Okay. Okay. So I guess, okay. So guys, so this is just for single brand. There's no multiple brand as of now. Um, okay. Can we bookmark unlimited ads to analyze later?
You can bookmark a bunch of brands. The exact numbers are available in the tires. Over in T3, I think T3 and T4 have multiple brand support. Sorry, unlimited support. So you can use those to get as many ads over there and do the analysis later. So all the analysis is up to you, right? You can do them as much as you want. And obviously there is a bring your own key support, so it doesn't really is like blocked on us to get that. If you bring in your key, you can use it as much as you want to analyze whatever brands that you ads that you want. Over in T3 onwards, we have the entire unlimited saves.
Okay. Uh, I think that's about it.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have anything else you want to show from the back, or we are
Oh, I think I have actually done most of my demo,
okay?
like basically all the features that I would like to share today.
All right. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. All right. Thank you so much, Abhi. I really appreciate for the event. Um, and guys, please keep your questions coming in. Abhi will be available to answer them on the Facebook group. And yeah, Abhi, your video got stuck again. Any
Uh,
last words before we end this live event?
Oh, I would say please come in, check out the entire thing. Uh, the I think a lot of folks who are using it today have actually like been delighted with this entire experience that we are able to provide. Please, I would say just give it a shot and see how it works for you.
All right. Thank you so much, Abhi. Guys, thank you for joining, and hope to see you guys soon. Have a good day, guys. Good night. Bye, Abhi.
Bye bye. Yeah, see you guys again.